And we are live on the vlog. Let's get it. Leg day and a little bit different routine than normal. Daxton was home sick today. Angel didn't get off work until 4:30, so that means I don't get to go to the gym until 5. So that means I have 2 extra meals in me before training and almost 3/4 of a gallon more water than I'm used to. So there is absolutely zero reason that today's leg session shouldn't be absolutely incredible. I'm headed to Elite, so I'm gonna have a little bit of a longer drive today. Normally it takes me about 25 minutes to get there, but with it being 5 o'clock, it will be probably 35 minutes. And that's a topic that I feel very strong about, right? There's multiple gyms that are closer to me that I have memberships to or the ability to get into, and they just won't be optimal for me for training legs. It'll be either crowded because it's a commercial gym, which is horrible for me, or 2, just not the best equipment. And hands down in this area, Dwayne has the best leg pieces on the planet. And I mean, listen, how many gyms can you go into and have a flex hack squat, have a true squat? And the answer is you won't. So it's worth the extra time spent driving, clearing my head. I've had a long day of work that I'm grateful and thankful for, and then taking care of a sick kid. So I need a little bit of downtime, so to speak, before we get to raid. So the next time you see me, I will be in Elite, rubbing on Arctic Bomb. Well, you won't see me doing that because that's for the OnlyFans stuff, right? That's a joke. But anyways, fun leg day on the menu. I'll talk you through the whole thing, and then we're gonna wrap up at the very end. So see you in a bit. Rotation number 1. That's gonna be line leg curls, as many reps as I can. Then I'm gonna try to match those in partials. Stand up, go right behind me to seal leg curls and crush these. Just lock my hips in, squeeze my hamstrings as hard as possible. I'm going to do one working round here, so it will be to the other end. Watch the form on both of these. I try to be hyper explosive on the positive, control the negative, do not bounce out of the stretch reflex at a very lengthened position. Come up, huge contraction until I miss that. I'll hit partials. Ideally, match what I got in full range of motion reps. This is an incredible way to start off hamstrings before getting into adductors. So, brutal to the face, 1 set. Alrighty, that was absolutely incredible. It felt like my hamstrings were going to just rip off the bone there. So I think I got 8-8. So you figure 64 total reps of hamstrings, and they are cooked. So I know it's not a ton of hamstring volume, but you have to make that count, right? Like, you have to make sure and ensure that every single rep is on that hamstring, not in your low back, not in your calf, in your hamstrings. Right now that I'm sitting here, like, they are literally in pain. So it's a second feeder set here of adductor. This is still super light at 95 pounds. Or like you have just Nautilus Nitro, old school piece. And with this, I'm just trying to let my hips get good and loose, and then fire in. The warm-ups and feeders on this are just as important as the beginning sets and reps. A hamstring curl, so I almost treat this like it's 2 different body parts, as they are. But what I mean is, like, you think if I'm training like back and chest, I just re-warm up on this, even though my legs are still getting trained. And the hamstrings and adductors are so closely related. I still treat these warm-ups just as serious because I do not want a torn adductor. So with this, just finding the rhythm, I'll jump. What's that? 30 pounds, tuck it to the stack, and we'll add weight to it. With the singular goal here is just see how many reps I can get. We'll do a top set in the back off. Good. 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 All right, here we go. Set up in the power rack. Glute bridge, barbell. I'm going to do 3 sets. 1 plate, 2 plates, and then 3 plates and a 10. And what we have here today is going to be 10 calves glute bridge, 10 full hip thrusts, 20 total reps. It's going to be fire. I've already done the first set. In the second set, I'm about to do number 3. I've never hit 3 1/4, or sorry, 3 and a 10 on this. I've done 3 plates on YouTube with Chaz, and that was torturous. So we'll do the same thing with 20 extra pounds and see how close we get to 20. Hopefully all 20, and then we'll go up to 365 next week. But if you look so far what we've done, 2 hamstring curls, 1 adductor, and they are so pumped right now. Like it hurts. It hurts. But we keep rolling. On the glute bridge, glutes, glutes, glutes. Win from the back. You want conditioned glutes, you got to train them as a guy. I'm sorry, I know it's not sexy. I know most people, guys, say you can do it from squats and deadlifts. For me, that never worked. It required this. Hard, heavy. I don't view this as a girl exercise. I have all my athletes do it. Anyone who wants power through the hip, through the glute, do your glute bridge, do your hip thrust, do your calf glute bridge. All are valuable and beneficial. And if you want a big fat set of glutes, just now that was a set. Good Lord, that felt good today. Glutes, hamstrings, felt beyond powerful and explosive. I am pouring sweat underneath all this mess. And, I always laugh because I've always worn this as an adult for the most part to train legs. Tights, shorts, t-shirt, undershirt, hood, and still feel comfortable. The tights and the shorts remind me of playing football. That's how I used to play 7-on-7. That's how I used to warm up in pregame. Have your tights on, have your football shorts on over top with your number on them, and you get ready to go to war on the battlefield, on the football field. So to me, legs are the closest thing to a football game. That's why I've always kind of dressed that way. And I've caught in shit in the years past about like, oh, you have those shorts on because your legs aren't big. I giggle at that. It's just funny at this point. Even when I was teeny, my legs are still better than 99% of the population in the world. So just kind of laugh at that. So one thing's for certain, I've never been scared of a squat rack, leg press, hack squat, or lunges. And my legs show that. So trying to unrack this weight. Glutes are wanting to cramp now. So pain transition out of my hamstrings and adductors into my glutes. I just kicked right now as I'm talking. We're up to that front rim and hit some leg extensions. Let's get it. All right, so someone with a leg extension. No big deal. We'll just skip ahead and go to leg press. And we'll finish with leg extensions today. Not a big deal. But what I thought I'd do is while I talk through the quad portion of this, I would show you how to put on knee sleeves. So these are double XL performance iron rubble knee sleeves. I have that folded under an inch or two from the top. All I do, pull them over, and now I use that little cuff, as you can see there, I'm not pulling them up into place. So these are double XL. And they're a little loose. They're a little tight. So, man, you right there. They always leave indentations on my calves. So it's probably time to go up to a triple X, to be honest with you. That's the left leg. Right leg, I just literally slip my foot in. You do no hands like this, trying to be fancy for the camera. And then just pull it up, just like that. And then right into place. Oh, just like that. So that's a good sign, right? I've literally grown out of my elbow sleeves twice now. This will be the second set of knee sleeves I've grown out of. So I know that a lot of times people view that as a downside of bodybuilding. Like, oh my God, gotta get grown out on all my shirts, grown out on all my pants, meaning the quads, not the waist. And it's a downside. Well, that's a positive side effect of bodybuilding and getting better. So I don't want to stay in the same size knee sleeves. I need to go up because I want my calves, hamstrings, and quads bigger. So if I want them to grow, these got to get bigger with them. So on the leg press, I do a few warm-ups. I just did 2 plates, easy 10. Do 3 plates, easy 10. Then we'll start doing 2 plate jumps. If you get my top and load, I'm thinking probably 8 or 9 today. So we shall see. Let's get it. All right, I was thrilled with that top to leg press went. Good and deep, very controlled, only paused once. And that's what I need. So strip 2 plates off of that, right onto the hack squat, and do my back off. So I moved my stance to a V stance. I did not film that for leg press. And I just pumped 15. Same slow control tempo, deep, 15 reps. So now we have to do, I'm going to be just transferring plates from leg press to the hack squat. I'm going to do pulse reps here. So I did 2 feeder sets, 2 plates, 3 plates, and now I'm into the work. So let's get bear these motherfuckers. Here we go. All right, there you have it, guys. Hack squat, top set. That was perfect. Elbows start shaking around 6. Get a 10. Great spot. The goal there was just super controlled, get good and deep, and not lock out at the top. Mission accomplished. Now, final man day here. I'm going to do what I was planning on doing to start quads, which is going to be a leg extension, ascending set. So I have 70 pounds on here. I'm just going to crank 10, increase the weight. Crank 10, increase the weight. I'll continue to do that until I miss 10. 1 set, that's it. At this point, that's all I need. My word. Oh yeah, I need to talk about my back off set of hacks. So I dropped down to 3 plates and just cooked 20. I actually did a piston reps like this. And you talking about feeling incredible? Oh my word. 20 reps. My heart rate was through the roof. Quads were burning on fire. Sweat dripping down and off my elbows. That's what I call a leg day. So if you look at this so far, I'm at 4 sets of quads. This will make 5. I did 1 for glutes, 2 for adductor, 2 for hamstring. So low volume leg day, but very effective. So my legs are doing. I don't think I walk away right here, but I had this written down. So let's get it. There you have it, guys. Legs, Thursday night. It is 7:26. Oh, what a day. What a freaking day. I actually skipped 2 holes on that third pin. I was like, man, they got heavy quick. Which is why you see me pause, think about it, kick it back on the 90. So it's supposed to go 70, 90, 110, 130, 150. And I skipped 2 holes. So made it a little bit harder than anticipated, but all good. So all in all, if you see how I set that up, hamstrings, adductors, glutes, then quads. And that is by far in order of importance for me of getting warm, making sure my knees, hips, ankles all feel great. Because the great thing in life, like I'm looking at legs as a whole, if I'm going to do an order of a priority of weakness, I would train my glutes first. But I like to get really good and warmed up. And there's something about just always start with hamstrings like John taught us, then into adductor, then into glute, then into quads. By the time I get to quads, like I am ready. I am warm. Hips feel good. Low back feels good. Doesn't matter if I've been sitting all day like I did today. But it's just an exceptional way to structure your leg day. And I know you can't really tell, I've got these black tights on, but my legs are stupid pumped right now. And this puts another cap on another successful day in this rebound. And again, I can just not be more grateful to all the subscribers, my friends, my family, and everyone who supports me through this bodybuilding that I'm chasing at 41 years old. And if you would ask me, the 20-year-old me, the 30-year-old me, if it's ever been possible to be almost to 75,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm like, not a chance. That's so far out of reach. Someone like me can't do that. And I'm proving and defying logic, right? Where if you just put out good quality content that is take home worthy, meaning literally you can take this exact same session and go do it tomorrow and your legs will be better. And that's what I pride myself on. Short, quick hitter videos. These vlogs here I know are a little bit longer in length because you don't have all the crazy good edits that my brother normally does. But what I want you guys to think about is when you take my principles, watch closely and apply them. A lot of times it's the little things like how I control the negative of the hack squat, how I don't use the stretch reflex out of the bottom to power up using just my quads, meaning my teardrop, my right fin, my quad sweep, or I'm doing leg curls and I'm driving into the leg pad with my ankles to make sure my hamstrings get all that load and very little in the calves. Like it's the little details when you watch this back and really study my form that I want you to take home, apply, and get better with. And it's something I've been applying with all my in-person clients for almost 2 decades. On my online clients, when I see their form checks and form reviews, And to all the subscribers out there, because listen, I can't coach as many people who watch this. Like, there's not enough time in a day. I'd have to hire like a staff of 100, maybe 1,000. So again, I just want to say thank you to everyone watching. I'm so proud to have this channel and watch it grow. So if you like this video, like, share, subscribe. Until next time.